Um, I feel like doing my makeup, and I'm like in those like moods where I just have a lot of hate in my heart. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna tell you the things going on in my life, not a lot. And then I'm gonna go through my timeline. I literally have it like pulled up like right here, and we're just gonna be angry because this week has been so draining. I had a midterm. I think everybody knows that because I haven't shut up about it since it happened and before it happened. I've genuinely just been should I use this? Every time I use it, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going outside. Like, I went outside today to get my car washed because my car is so filthy, but it's windy out. So was it kind of unnecessary? Maybe, but it kind of needed to happen. I don't want to use my Power Grip because I'm already running out of that. We're gonna use this one that my sister gave me and then kind of regrets because she finally learned how to use primer. But the Photo Finish Primerizer Plus for hydrating primer. My skin, so everybody knows that. Yeah, my car definitely needed it. And then yeah, what was I talking about? My midterm. Yeah, I finally got that out the way, so I'm kind of like at a point where I don't know what I'm doing right now. I mean, I'm studying because I have another midterm to next week, Thursday to be exact, and I just want to be prepared for that. But I'm at a point right now where I'm just kind of like drained a little bit. So and maybe it's just one of those days for me. It seems like on Fridays or like I hit the weekend and I'm like, I'm just so over it. So yeah, I have another midterm next week. I'll study for that. I'm just very much in a mood. I napped today and that still wasn't enough. I just still feel kind of like, I don't know. It's whatever. Anyways, I think you guys know this, but I've been feeding strays in the yard. There's some that I'm getting closer with. I don't know one of the others' names, but one of them's named Princess because that's what my grandma named her. But the two cats I'm close with got into a fight last night, and I was not. That kind of ruined my day a little bit. I just don't want them to fight, and it seems like I can't stop that part of nature, can I? Even though I tried to step in. So, a little disappointing, guys. A little disappointing. I generally don't have anything else going on in my life because I'm just so focused on school that I've sort of traded my social life for that right now. I should probably go out, but I don't know if I'll do that. I'm just not in the mood. Not in the mood, that's all I'm saying. Alright, what can we talk about first? I'm gonna go through my timeline. Right now it's acting very normal. A lot of animals. A lot of funny animals. It's like a chicken photoshopped into a cat. Let's see. I don't know who that is. Okay, Abbott Elementary. I'm not caught up, but I'm seeing that Janine and Gregory broke up. And I saw somebody say before they broke up that they're like, I don't want them getting married yet because I need them to go through some struggle. I think that's kind of funny. But alright, you do you. You got what you wanted, obviously. So I hope you're happy. I don't really have many thoughts because again, I'm not at that point in that show. But I think I'll be very sad when that happens. I do hope that was written in mind with them still getting back together. I kind of don't care. Like, make it make sense. Do what you have to do, but I need them back together. I just got foundation on my computer cord. It's windy out. Okay, we can talk. I just saw a tweet about The Boys. We can talk about that. So, my friend, my only straight white friend, got me into The Boys, and I do like that show a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I started watching it around the time that the third season was coming out, or it had just like finished. So that was my point in watching, and I kind of just went through it. It was really good. It's very like, I feel like it's just a very male show, I'm not gonna lie to you. Whenever there's like a lot of shock value and just kind of like absurd humor and disgusting jokes, it honestly just all feels very centered towards men. So like, I guess I understand that. It doesn't stop me from watching because I still enjoy it. I do like seeing sick and twisted characters on my screen, so whatever. So before I started watching, my friend, he was like, you need to watch it in this order. I don't remember exactly, but he told me that's when I first learned about the spin-off Gen V. And I was like, alright, that's fine with me, like a little universe thing going on here. That's fine, that's cool. And so I watch it in the order, and so Gen V, I really like Gen V as well. I don't know what it is about the boys fans not liking Gen V and Gen V fans like refusing to watch the boys. Maybe I can understand the Gen V fans not wanting to watch the boys because like the boys really does sort of have a reputation for just being like not as, I don't use that word, not as politically correct, and I think Gen V is a lot more politically correct in that sense, so I don't blame them, but at the same time, you need to learn why we're doing all this. Like, you need to understand why people keep talking about Homelander this, Homelander that. Like, it's very important to this whole entire universe. So, anyways, we're introduced to Marie Moreau, and I'm not gonna lie, I was watching Gen V. The point I started watching was after season 1 had dropped, right? I think Chance Perdomo, I think that's his name, had already died in real life and all that shit went down, but that's the point I was watching at. And so during that time that I was watching, and as season 2 was airing, people are really weird about Marie Moreau, okay guys? I'm not even gonna lie to you. Coming from, I think a lot of the hate was coming from the boys fans, because I don't know if it's because they don't like that Marie Moreau was just as powerful as Homelander, or that, no, I think it's just that they don't like that Marie Moreau is considered as powerful as Homelander. And a lot of people just try to downplay like her abilities and how strong she really is. I never did that because, trust, we saw like her powers. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, blood bending is insane. Anyways, so season 2 just basically confirms she's probably like the only person who can take out Homelander. You know, it's kind of the whole premise of like why they're doing this, because Homelander like pulled some shit on them on their campus. And people are really mad about that. I don't understand why. I think it's a very cool way to incorporate a spin-off show. People are like, why would they have a spin-off character kill off the main villain of the actual show? I feel like there's like a lot of context there, if you know what I mean. So I was not feeling that. Still not really. I'm gonna go on with an actual like more, a brush that's gonna give me a lot of pigment. So I was like, whatever. Y'all are so annoying. The boys fans are lately they've been so much more annoying about Gen V, because honestly, I'm watching this current season of The Boys with where's Marie Moreau in mind, okay? And it seems like I don't want the writers to be scared to incorporate Marie Moreau into The Boys, because that's exactly why you made her character to begin with. Like, let's not act stupid. You want her to be the one that kills Homelander or be a part of it, you know? So I don't want them to shy away from it because their fans are absolutely insufferable. Like, I just don't want that. because I do enjoy Marie Moreau as a character, and I love seeing her growth. So to see where she would be in the boys universe, yeah, I need that. But everybody's annoying. I know a lot of Gen V fans are like, where's Marie Moreau? And it's like, I'm kind of with them right now. I don't understand why you would introduce this character if you're not going to use her in the main show. It doesn't make sense to me. So they need to bring her in somehow. I know it's rough right now, guys. I'm going to blend it, but it's just kind of like a little map. But, yeah, they need to bring her in. They keep talking about, like, I thought she was gonna come in, like, first episode, and I feel like maybe they're saving her for this latter half of the season. They just better bring her out at some point. I'm sorry. I need that. I need her in the show so bad. Guys, again, I'm gonna blend. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And so yeah, the boys right now, I'm having a good time. I will say that. We're moving a lot faster than usual, just because it is the final season, so we need to pick shit up. Guys, this is scary. I keep having to say that, but I am getting nervous though, because the way that the first episode of the season starts out, and how, like, we have, like, a very major death, it really scares me, because I'm at the point where I think everybody's gonna die, and Homelander's gonna win, because he's just, and if we don't bring Marie Moreau in right now, then I fear I'm losing hope for them. And so, it's alright. I think I'm maybe one of the only people who does not like Butcher. I've always thought Butcher has been annoying, just for how everything he says, it has to be some sort of, like, one-liner, right? I can't do it. Like, every time he speaks, I'm just like, shut up. And then he's become a lot more of a worse person over the show. I thought he was already bad to begin with, but sending Ryan to go kill himself to fight his dad, like, alright. Like, and then you told him that he was just probably gonna die anyways, or something like that. And then Homelander literally almost breaks Ryan's face in, and now you're sad? Whatever. Like, I can't with him. He's so irritating, and I know, like, that's what they're alluding to, that he's become, like, just as bad. Maybe, like, not as bad, but he's still really, like, he's become a lot worse of a person. And I get that. It's just, I've never liked him, so this isn't a heartbreaking arc for me to see. Like, it's like, whatever. Just kill him already. I'm over it. Kimiko talks this season. They're gonna call me all types of I hate women and anti-feminist, but the way that her dialogue just seems so mind-numbing. All she does is talk about porn. She talks about porn. She cusses a lot, and I get that. Like, you can talk now. You're probably just saying what's on your mind, but the whole porn aspect is really disgusting to me. I don't care. Call me, like, whatever you want, but that's just so... It's very irritating to me to see, like, one of the stronger female characters be diluted down to that. But what can I expect from the showrunners? Like, what can I really expect? This is really strong, guys. I'm going for a really strong look today, I guess. So yeah, whatever on that. I'm kind of ready for the show to be over, unfortunately. I think we all know about one of the characters in their Israeli history. That's also annoying. But what about other TV? I just started watching Invincible. I'm hooked. Omni-Man's very good looking. I don't care. I love J.K. Simmons' voice too. So, like, whatever. I'm having fun. I told somebody that I thought Omni-Man was fine, and they kind of crucified me. I thought it was a safe space, but I guess not. My nose is itchy, so I'm probably gonna put too much blush right here. but just because I'm itchy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's figure that out. Guys, it's gonna get fixed. I'm doing way too much right now. Hello. Yeah. So, what was I talking about? Oh, Invincible. It's pretty good right now. I'm really not big into like superhero shows, but I like dark TV, honestly. So, whatever. Just give me whatever I need from that. All right. What else TV wise? Euphoria. I don't know if I'm just kind of growing out of this show, but I'm a little over it. The first episode of the season was honestly boring to me. A lot of shock value shit in there, and I think we just need to kill Sam Levinson. I've thought this since Malcolm and Marie came out. You know, like, we just have to kill him. He's a very weird individual, and I hate people are like, why can't people are so like become such Puritans when they watch TV. This is different, guys. Like, I watch The Boys. Like, I watch things like that. The way that Sam Levinson has these actors do certain things, I don't think it has any actual meaning to it. I don't. I'm sorry, maybe I'm watching it wrong, but I think he just does it for the shits and giggles of it, and that's worse to me. That's so much worse. I'd rather, if you're doing something like this, that you make it worth my time. You know, like, you just made me watch some girl get her shit from her butt. She had, like, some sort of, like, what is the word? Why am I thinking? She had, like, diarrhea or something, so she had, like, shit all over her legs, and you had a dog licking it. Girl, fuck you. Like, I know this show has always been sort of extreme, but I don't know. I feel like it's different this season, and maybe it's because I've grown up a bit more. Like, I was watching Euphoria at an age where I shouldn't have been, you know? A lot of us were, so I'm kind of like, whatever. I'm over it. I hope this is the final season. I think it may be, honestly, because I don't know who else is coming back for this. I don't know what to say about everybody's acting right now. It's the first episode, but I will say I'm bored. I'm very bored. And I think the worst thing about Euphoria is the Sunday night discourse. We're going into the week with negativity in our mind. We're going to bed with anger in our heart. It's just very much not a good time for people. And the fans are stupid, so that doesn't make it any better. People are hoping Nate beats Cassie. People are saying that Cassie's overcharging for her OnlyFans because she only has big boobs and that's it. She has nothing else. We're so cooked as a society when it comes to feminism. I know that I think we're just digressing so hard because yes, you don't like a female character, and that's fine, but then you like absolutely overdo it and you talk about her in the most disgusting ways. Yeah, no, I'm over it. And then nobody really wants to look into why they sort of go into misogyny when they don't like a female character. Nobody wants to like think about that. So I'm over it. I'm really over it. And then I saw there's this. Hold on. I'm going to my timeline right now. Let me go to my account. I'm going to talk about BTS because I have a lot to say about that. How the hell do you get to your profile? Okay, somebody screenshot this TikTok and posted it on Twitter. I hate when people do that, to be honest, because just keep it on there because I don't want the discourse from there to fall over to here. Anyways, I said, if feminist, why lip filler? They're mad as fuck about that, y'all. But I agree. When you do self-enhancing surgeries like that, and I know lip filler is one of the more, there's one of the tinier ways you play into that, but it's not as big as some other ones, like, you know, getting your boobs done or getting your ass done, things like that. You're still playing into the patriarchy in that way. And I know people like to say, like, oh, but it's my choice as a woman. I do understand that, but I also need you to understand that when you do things like that, you're not helping women in any way. You're just playing into exactly what men want you to. And if you can't see that because you're too focused on your choice feminism, fine, but don't get mad when people call you out for it. That was pretty short, guys. That was way too short of a thought for me, but I feel like we go in circles with that. I won't talk about the discourse that I think is still going on, that I still see tiny bits of, about sex and feminism. I don't follow a lot of people, and my timeline's acting brand new, so let's see. Ice Spice got into a physical altercation with somebody at McDonald's in California. Listen, I saw the video. I don't think Ice Spice did anything wrong. That lady came up to their table being annoying and bothering them. You know, like, it doesn't make sense to me. Let me set my face. Or put setting spray. So, I wasn't mad at that. Or I was mad at the lady, because then she tried to come online and say that Ice Spice, she just went up there with different intentions. I don't know if she knew we could hear the audio, but that's definitely not what happened. I was more mad at the man trying to jump. Grown-ass man, like, get the fuck out of here. It makes my skin crawl, these men these days. I can't do it. Like, there's just something about men these days. Oh, I can't. Alright, so, she's pressing charges, and I saw some tweets that are like, why is she doing that? Like, she's bitch made for that. Y'all gotta stop putting your hands on people and expecting them to not press charges. We're grown adults. You can't be putting your hands on people and not thinking about the consequences legally of that. You know, you really have to weigh out everything, you know, before you do something like that. Set my face really quick. I actually don't set my entire face. I don't know if people think that's weird. I just set the places where I put concealer. And I think you're supposed to do your, like, entire, like, face where, because it's all liquid. But my makeup, you can't stop me. Where am I at? 23 minutes? That's not bad. Okay. Let's see. The Olivia Rodrigo song came out in the music video. So cute. I really don't want to hear people's thoughts on it. I had fun. Me and the friends had fun, so that's all I care about. I'll be cheated for that album. I think everybody... And it's mostly Swifties. Are we noticing that? Swifties have a really weird vendetta against Olivia. And maybe it's because a lot of people are more perceptive to her music than Taylor's, which I don't know if that's even true. I'm just trying to think of reasons why they would be so weird towards Olivia. It doesn't make sense to me because, like, in a sense, that's Taylor Swift's daughter. But I don't... Did they have a falling out or something? I remember something like that happening or something similar. I don't remember, though, for sure. I just know I enjoy Olivia's music way more than Taylor's, so I can't... And I don't like Swifties, so they don't make anything easier for me. Hold on. I just want to make sure I get this area. I feel like I make sure this area is not creased so much whenever I do my powder there because I always feel like as soon as I'm done, I'm creasing for some reason. Even though I like make sure that area is not creased before I set powder or put powder in that area. I can't speak. Anyways, annoying. And then they're having a whole discourse about the female intuition line or feminine intuition line. Just and then they're trying to say that Adele had the better release of that night. I think that's what makes me mad. I don't understand. I listened to the song. Okay, I listened to Adele's song. I didn't like it. I think it's very boring. I think it's very, I think she's trying to go for something that she can't do. So I think she just kind of needs to wrap it up. It's really not gagging me, the whole KG bitch, okay, it's just not doing it for me, guys. I'm sorry. And I guess that makes me go into the Cat's Eye drama. Listen, I watched the Dream Academy thing. I watched all that. So I know I was there for when the entire Dream Academy thing was going on in person before the documentary. So I don't think I hold an opinion that's similar to a lot of people's. I'm not surprised at how things have ended up with Manon, but I don't like how the company went about it. It seemed very shady, obviously. So I couldn't agree with that, but her fans are a lot. And I don't know if they know the full context of everything that's happened so far. I just think they know bits and pieces and run with it. Ooh. Y'all see that? I wonder what that's about. It's separating right here. I'm taking this off anyways later, and I'm not going out, so nobody's seeing it. But I hold a very different opinion from the majority. And I think the way that people are using Manon being out of the group to attack the other members, it's weird, misogynistic, and you just wanted to be misogynistic towards these girls, and that's okay. Just say that. Just say that, because I'm getting bored. I'm getting very bored. Back to the boys, because I just saw a picture of him. I don't like Soulja Boy. And I hate that Jensen Ackles brought in the annoying ass Supernatural fans, because they're awful. Let's see. My timeline's acting very normal. I don't care about the Odyssey right now. It's just really not a big thing for me. Sorry, I saw one of those old straight gay TikToks and it made me laugh. Let's see. I'm watching a video of women putting their big breasts on a table. I'm assuming that's fetish content. We really need to fix X. We need to get Elon out of there. I'm really over it, guys. Just so you know what I'm listening to when I say that people said Adele won best release of the night. You're gonna listen to this. That's the only bit that people are posting. It doesn't do it for me. I think the video is pretty, but I think she needs to try something different, because I'm not having it. My makeup looks a bit, I don't know how I feel about this right now. Let me just put setting spray and go on from there. A discourse about Olivia Rodrigo music video. Leave me alone. I don't care. Okay, maybe back to the boys, because I don't know why we're having this conversation. Maybe it's because Ryan confronted Homelander about him sexually assaulting his mom, raping her to be exact. Wow, that was quick. Homelander definitely raped Becca. I don't know why it seems like there's still confusion among the fans. Maybe it's because people don't want Homelander to be as bad as he actually is, but he's horrible. I don't know how much you have to see for that to really settle in there, but that's not making sense to me at all. I think it's very clear that he raped Becca, and even then, if he didn't like fully like rape her, there's a very huge power imbalance there. You're telling me that it is totally consensual between a regular human and the most powerful superhuman alive. You think that is consensual? I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you if you think that, because it is very obvious she was raped. And maybe it's because Homelander was like, that was totally consensual to Ryan. That's just not true, guys. I'm really sorry to break that to you. Hold on. Really not messing with my makeup, but again, it's whatever. Noah Wild, keep him out of my face. I don't watch that show. I don't watch The Pit. I don't care for The Pit. I don't think I will ever care for The Pit. So, just kind of keep it out of my face. I don't like seeing that ugly man. I don't know why. A lot of people pick, like, a white man for, like, maybe... It's, like, the white boy of the month thing. But sometimes they pick a really ugly white man to fixate on. And it's, like... Okay, like, get on my face. I think the makeup's done. I don't feel like doing mascara because it's waterproof and it's just gonna take forever to get off. But I will curl my lashes. I'm gonna continue talking though because why not? Guys, I know I said I feel really confident about my midterm, but I'm really nervous. I mean, I studied so hard and I did feel confident, but that's not the first time I felt confident about something in that class and then completely failed it. So, we will see. Not excited. Oh, Landry's just so pretty. Why are we still having Love Island discourse and it's 5:25 p.m. on April 17th, 2026? Why are we still having Love Island discourse? I don't know why we still have fan accounts from people on that season. I'm sorry to Landria fans. I just still think that's odd. Like, I love that girl, but fan accounts after a certain point for certain Islanders or for Islanders in general, you just kind of need to cut it out. I'm sorry. Just be normal about them. You can, like, quote tweet, love their stuff, but having a whole like, entire account for them is something. Project Hail Mary is back in IMAX. Yes. I mean, I'm not near an IMAX, but I love that people are able to experience that, even though I should have experienced that early screening in Houston. Trying to explain to this lady at the intersection that I'm an empath, so hitting her car has hurt me more than it's hurt her. That's me. I feel like Justin Bieber right now. Okay, can we talk about that? I didn't watch the performance, but I saw my best friend's live tweets from it. That's embarrassing, y'all. He really got on there and got on YouTube and watched videos and half-assed sang his songs. I don't know why anybody accepts that. That's embarrassing. People are like, he's been in the industry for so long, he doesn't have to prove himself or do anything big. Beyonce doesn't have to prove anything either, but she still has like one of the most iconic performances, if not the most iconic Coachella performance. So I just think people love to make excuses for men, especially white men, because that's just it's all they know, guys. It's all people know. They know how to make excuses for men. I'm seeing The Pit on my timeline again. Like I said, not really, I don't know who on my I don't know if the For You is still kind of curated how it was before you could see people's likes, like, oh, somebody you follow like this regarding the pit. I don't know if that's, but if you are, stop liking the pit, please. Olivia Rodrigo for So Pretty. Her new man, I think, he's not the prettiest to me. People are trying to sit there and say he is. Okay, I know beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but for me, he's just not that good looking, but he seems really nice. Okay, he seems really nice, and as long as she's happy, I don't really care. Jimin on my timeline. Jimin is so, y'all, this era, he looks so good with long hair. Sorry guys, I'm trying to pick and choose what I talk about. Okay, I really hate when I start disliking a person because of their fan base. I think it's just never that serious. And I know that ARMY Twitter just had an entire, like, discourse about this because somebody who's not even, like, 2 months into the fandom started discourse about how people don't like BTS because of how ARMY is, how they act. You really just don't know your Bora history for you to be talking at, like, just, how about you watch all the compilation videos? Like, that's what I did. I don't know when I touched Twitter. As, like, I was on Twitter the time I became an ARMY, but I wasn't on ARMY Twitter. You know, I wasn't interacting with that side yet. I watched Run BTS like crazy. I watched all their interviews. I watched In the Soup. I listened to all the music. I did, you know, what you're supposed to do as a baby ARMY. And I think we're losing the recipes because why is nobody... It seems like everybody just goes straight to a social media part of ARMY. So, like, TikTok ARMY. I don't really hear shit about Instagram ARMYs. They don't got much going on, I don't think. So it's like TikTok and Twitter ARMYs. TikTok ARMYs, I'm over them, guys. They complain about every single thing. I don't even know if they're ARMYs at this point. It is so, like, shut the hell up. I even think I said in a video of mine that people are buying tickets for the Arirang tour thinking that they're not performing the Arirang album for some reason. I don't know why, because it's the Arirang tour. So, majority of the set list is Arirang. And then they do, like, a couple of songs. Or they, not a couple, they probably do, like, 7 or 8 old songs. I don't know the logistics. I don't remember the numbers. But I said that they would do their English songs and people would have an issue. And that happened. That's exactly what happened. They didn't even put Permission to Dance in there. How about that? I would love Permission to Dance. Like, give me Permission to Dance. I will be excited at that tour. But no, people are like, nobody wants to hear their English songs. How about you kill yourself? Like, I'm so over it. They're always complaining about something, bro. And they're like, well, we thought we'd be getting more old songs. I don't know why you thought that. They said nothing about that. They didn't say anything other than Arirang tour. Why did you think that? If you wanted that, maybe you need to be there when the other eras happen. I'm sorry. Like, you want to hear, what? Paul Dogang song? You're not hearing that. Be serious. Like, y'all are asking for the craziest songs that they haven't even performed probably since they came out. In that one time. Like, everybody's like, we thought it would be like an Eras tour. Who the hell told you that? Like, why would you think that? They're promoting their new album and they're doing some old songs for, like, filler. That's it. Either sell your ticket or just shut the fuck up and enjoy the music. I don't understand it at all. And then, God forbid you tell somebody to sell their ticket. Then be like, well, I paid for it and I still want to see them. I'm going to still go to the concert. You're just going to be miserable. You're going to be absolutely miserable. And I said that last time, I think. You're going to be miserable, and then what? You're going to sit on TikTok or Twitter and complain about how the concert was boring, even though you could have sold your ticket to somebody who would be so much more happier to see them. And don't get me started on the Western validation shit. I don't even want to start with him because everybody's absolutely miserable. Why are we acting like BTS has pulled out a like fully English album? You know who has? You know who has? I'm not gonna say names, but there's like 2 groups in my mind that I'm thinking of that have put out fully English albums. BTS have put out what? Dynamite, Butter, Permission to Dance, Swim, and I think Normal is maybe a fully English song. That's 5. That's 5, and they're what? 13 years? Again, everybody complaining about Olivia. Leave it alone. I don't care. Leave her alone. Like, I'm starting to get really defensive over her because you can just tell. You can just tell. What else is going on? I'm not gonna get into that. I think that's it. Apparently, this is all I'll say politics-wise. Apparently, it seems very highly likely that Kamala will run again. It's like we want to lose. It's like we want to lose. I don't know if I said this on here, but I think people have too much hope that people are over this presidency, and I think people are not fully over this presidency, or a majority isn't. So I think they're still really happy with what's going on. So if you think Kamala really has a chance, that's your own issue. I'm seeing very cute puppies. Discourse that is none of my business. Let me go through my profile. I don't know if I have anything else to say for you guys. Okay, back to the Olivia thing. This is the only thing I'll say. I said this on my private account. Somebody said that new Olivia Rodrigo song sounds like something made exclusively for an angsty, this is my first crush, preteen audience, so it's a no for me. Y'all are pushing 30, if not 30 already, looking to a 20-something-year-old for connective music. You really need to look further into why you're looking at a 20-something-year-old for music to connect to. Baby, you need to, like, I don't know what 30-year-old artists are out there right now, but you need to figure that out. I'm absolutely astounded at the stupid shit I've been saying about that. Things were said about Jacob Elordi. I don't know if I care that much anymore, but do I think it was that serious? No. Channing Tatum followed Manon on Instagram. No, I don't know what to think of that. I'm really excited. Okay, this is one thing. I'm really excited for Minions and Monsters. This film update tweets of Minions and Monsters is set in 1920s and is described as a celebration of the birth of cinema. Guys, this is like literally for me. This is for me. They wrote this with me in mind. I'm so excited for that. I will absolutely be seated. White Lotus is so funny to me. This season follows hotel guests and employees during the film festival. I don't know how to say it. Fuck. Cons? I think it's Cannes. Let me look that up. Me, a film lover who doesn't know how to fucking say Cannes pronunciation. I've been saying it wrong, y'all.
Can.
Oh wait, can. Oh, it says can. That's the American. Let me see the British.
Can.
Alright, so I guess I'm not too far off. It follows the Cannes Film Festival, and I'm excited about that. I wasn't that hooked in, like, I wasn't that interested in last season. I just kind of watched it because I was already watching it, but that's cool, guys. I'm excited for that. Dave Chappelle being surprised that the Republican Party took to his jokes against transgender people. Idiot. Absolute idiot. Cats I Hate Trans insane. No, yeah. I don't think I have anything else, guys. Lena Dunham cheated on Jack Antonoff. I don't really care. I still kind of love Lena. Jack Antonoff couldn't write girls, so nothing for me to say in regards to that. Yeah. I think that's it. I said that, I think that's it. I didn't realize I'm at 46 minutes. Sorry, y'all. But, this is it. I don't know when y'all hear from me again. Sounds like I'm, like, gonna die. But I have a midterm and then kind of like a rest week, and then I think finals. And then the BTS concert. I got my outfit for that, by the way. Or I have it coming. It's coming. We're going with debut. We're going with debut, guys. So I'm excited. I'm gonna try and be as cute as possible for that. But yeah, nothing else to say. Just gonna mind my business today. Maybe go to Burlington, see what's going on there. I got a $16 gift card that I need to use, so $16 gift card, such a specific number because I returned something. Yeah, I think that's it. All right.